Hello everyone. In today's session we are going to discuss the least square method to calculate the straight line strengths. And for us to be able to use this method, we need to get the equation that we are going to use, and the equation to use will always be given by our y is equivalent to a plus b x. And how can we get the value of a? We know that a will be given by the summation of y divided by n, and then we know that our b will be equivalent to the summation of x y divided by the summation of x squared. And how can we get these columns? That is the x column. We need to get the x column by getting the mid in our x column of years that we have here, and we can see we have 6 observations, so the mid year will lie in between 1985 and 1990. So for us to be able to get the mid year, we need to add what we have in 1985 plus 1990, then we divide these by 2, and when we add these and divide by 2, we get the mid year was 1987.5. So for us to be able to get the x column now, we need to get the deviation from that mid year or the mid position here. So we know that our x column here will be given by x minus 1987.5. So we can take the first one, which is 1975 minus 1987.5, and this one we get negative 12.75. And then we also subtract 1980 minus 1987.5, we get negative 7.5. And then we subtract 1985 minus 1987.5, you get this one is negative 2.5. Then 1990 minus 1987.5, we get this one is positive 2.5. and then 1995 minus 1987.5, we get this one is positive 7.5 also. And then we have 2000 minus 1987.5, we get this one is 12.5. So from that we can be able to calculate the x squared column, and here we are going to have negative 12.75 squared, we get this one is 156.25. and then we have negative 7.5 squared, we get this one is 56.25. and then we have negative 2.5 squared, you get this one is 6.25. and then we have 2.5, still we get this one is 6.225. and then we have 7.5 squared, we get this one is 56.25. and then we have 12.5, we get this one is 156.225. so the next thing that we need to get is the column of x multiplied by y, and in the column of x multiplied by y we have 12.75 multiplied by y, which was 10, and this one when we multiply them we get this one is negative, this one is negative 127.5. and then if you multiply 13 multiplied by negative 7.5, we get this one is negative 97.5. and then we have 15 multiplied by negative 2.5. You get this one is negative 37.5, and then 20 multiplied by 2.5, you get this one is 50, and then we have 22 multiplied by 7.5, you get this one is 165, and then we have 28 multiplied by 12.25, you get this one is 350. That one is 350. So the next column that we need to get here, we know that the number of observation here is equivalent to 6. If you calculate all of them, you get 6. And then also you need to get the summation of y here, which is equals to, you had 10, 13, 15, 20, 22, and 28. And this one, when you had them, you get 108. And then also you need to get the summation of x squared here. If you had all these, you get them being 437.5. And also you need to get the summation of x y here, which is equivalent to 305. So from that, now we can be able to calculate the value of a and the value of b. We know that our a, we said that a is given by the summation of y divided by the number of observation. So in this case, this one becomes, we know that our summation of y is equals to 108 divided by 6, and this gives us the value to be 18. So we need to also to get the value of b here. We know that b is equals to the summation of xy divided by summation of x squared. So in this case, our b is equals to summation of xy is equals to 305 divided by the summation of x squared. This one is 437.5, and if you divide the two, you get this one to be, our b is 0.697 approximately. So now if we want to get our equation that connects the two variables, we have y is equals to 18, then plus 0.697x, since our equation is equivalent to a plus b x. So from that, now I think we can use it to approximate the profit that this company will get 2005. So to get the approximation of the profit that will be there in 2005, we know that the equation connecting is y is equals to a plus bx, and in this case we have our y is equals to a was 18, then plus b, our b was 0.697x. So now to get the value of x, we know that x is given by x minus 1987.5. so where x is our here, so our new x will be given by 2005 minus 1987.5, and this one we get our x approximate to 17.5 years. 17.5 years. So we can be able to plug that direct to our formula, so that we can have now our y is equivalent to 18, then plus 0.697, then all these we multiply by 17.5. So our new y is equivalent to 18, then plus this one is 12.1975, and if you had now, you get the profit 2005 was equivalent to 330.1975. So that is how we can be able to use the least square method to approximate the values of the profit in the future trades. And that brings us to the end of this session. I was your trainer Maurice Munene. If you found this video of great impact to you, please consider subscribing, subscribe and share it to many so that it can reach many and have the same knowledge. Thank you very much.